now know the names of two people who died in a crash in Janesville this weekend. Rock County officials say Wayne Caswell, who was 70, and Gretchen Walbaum, 52 years old, both died at the scene early Saturday morning. The two were hit by an alleged drunken driver who drove through a red light. It happened at the intersection of Delavan Drive and Beloit Avenue. That driver has been arrested and faces homicide charges.